गाड़ी बंदा है अभी 10 मिनट
Late rotation from Orange Rock compared to the likes of King and Gamer that rotated a lot earlier as Viru gets knocked down by Jonathan Grenade as the members of TSM look to once again take control of the team fight against Orange Rock.
Orange Rock definitely had no idea that TSM were going to be right here because they're so split. They were definitely not ready for a fight. Going for the push onto Mavi. Grenade's going to get cooked up. The man with the golden hand. Will it work out? Unfortunately, that will not be the case just yet. But TSM, they're sending the entire forces, the entire squad on over to try and get rid of Orange Rock. But I gotta say, Scout's got a nice intriguing angle. If they go for the full push onto Marvin, really Scout can get involved, but oh no, that great grenade on that one player of Orange Rock is gonna indeed be connected. Now they're going for that small little shack grenade comes out from Marvi. It does get a confirm. That was nicely timed from Marvi, but it's just gonna be a little bit too much. I do believe they're overwhelming with sheer power. TSM Entity eliminating Orange Rock in 16th position.
So I wanna briefly show you guys why TSM Entity is considered one of the best team versus team fighting team in PUBG Mobile at the moment. So we have a knocked player here from Orange Rock, that's Viru, and TSM Entity, they're capitalizing on this moment as fast as they can, obviously, and maybe is on a position where he's trying to defend to make sure that he can stay in this position and kind of fend off TSM Entity. But they are deciding, we want to go in, we want to make sure we get this fight here, and with this. Jonathan is going to make a push because they know they have Viru in a knocked position here. He's going to make a push that will lock down basically the whole southern side here. And he's going to make a push around this spot here and put on a lot of pressure onto Gil, which is going to be forced to be in a new position here. And he's going to throw a nade here. Look at this. He's going to throw a nade that is basically making sure that this corner is safe so he can make a push.
Yeah.
Up onto this position here, where it's smoked. So he can put, and this pressure here is super crucial for enabling the other guys, which is actually playing in a really, really strong position as 3. They're playing together, making sure that they're winning whatever 3 versus 1 or 3 versus 2. Let me play the clip here while you guys can talk a little bit.
All right, also the nader from Jonathan is not cooked, and that is good because you don't want to cook it there. You want to buy time so you can actually move up without Gil actually knowing how cooked it is. Is it cooked at all? Because then you have more time without him being able to peek it.
Also, I think what was even amazing as well was there was a second grenade on the other side. So any way Gil was going to be peeking, he was going to potentially be hit by a grenade at the same time. Like, it was really cool synchronization.
So look at this thing here. So we have the 3 other players from TSM Entity. They're sitting in a good position, putting some pressure onto Maya. Maybe they saw him in this position and they basically know and around where he is. I'm not sure they're 100% aware until they get the sound cue and they get close. But look down here before we go away from it because we're not going to see it again. Jonathan heard obviously Gil going away from this position in the car, so now he knows this whole side is mine. I can play anywhere I want from the inside of safety here, and I can peek over these 2 positions. And this basically puts on the amount of pressure onto Scout, get Scout knocked, get Gil knocked with a nade from Neo because he's already thrown away, and they're just going to be circling maybe here in the end, winning this fight versus team fight versus team fight.
When you're doing a 3v1 as well, in certain situations, I suppose having Jonathan as the one to keep himself alive,
of course,
doing damage as well, is probably one of the best ones to have in that kind of split.